We're in a bit of a rough patch, and this is the day after Eurovision. We had one bottle of wine between us. That was reasonable. And yet the table is in a bit of a state, and there is always washing, and I went to buy the crisps and wine with a recycled bag, and this is a big pile of cardboard that I need to do something with. I've got a planned art project, but I don't know if that'll happen. Yep. For some reason, this is a reused Christmas pudding basin that's plastic that I find useful. And the thing about this stuff, the lids get lost and they get smellier and more worrisome than anything else. Apart this has got a fairly simple lid, so that stays quite in, but it's a flipping Minecraft torch, so my son doesn't use it very much now. He's 16. I keep meaning to carry this around with the cup for that cracked, and yeah, the cups crack or they're difficult to clean. That cup, I think they're similar textures to that have been difficult to clean or eventually cracked. They get stood or not dropped or something. It's sad. This was a good purchase, these IKEA ones. They help keep us reasonably organised and look nice even if they're a bit mucky. We have a dishwasher. Spoons never really properly. Sometimes the spoons don't wash properly in the dishwasher. I don't know who put that back on there. Probably my daughter though, but that's all right. Yes. Did you have pizza yesterday or the day before? Won't ketchup from either for the. I made some chips to go as nibbles as well. It's just slightly chaotic. The golden syrup from a baking project. We have like medicines. My husband's more into his like vitamins. I think I bought the omega-3 but never got around to taking it. Because it's supposed to help cognitive function. Anyway, there is a medicine stuff with soups. I buy a lot of fish. Everything needs a good clean. This is our main oven, because this oven doesn't work, and it hasn't worked since we've lived here really. I think it was broken and then we replaced it with this, but it was ex-display and it never got working, and now there was another one from my brother's like fire damage or water damage or something, and then but we haven't got around to installing that. I think it was just after the regulations changed or just before, and anyway, that Kryptonite Unfinished Projects song is relevant here. This is our beautiful stove, but I don't know why it seems to have a big stain on it from somewhere suddenly. I don't know where that's come from, where that oil came from. That makes no sense. Anyway, that's a bit worrying for next time. It doesn't usually look like that. There's a big stack of wood which we shouldn't really use, only limited quantities in a smokeless zone. Get it lit. We use this solid fuel when we use it. We bought a load before the end of winter. Yes, coffee. This is relatively clean though, this area. Kettle, it lights up. I need to make my tea before it goes completely cold again. Bread bin. Yes, way too much plastic. But I've bought some buns. I miss buns. I used to have them all the time as a kid, like cobs, as we would call them. And these are called baps. But I thought baps was Manchester, but it seems to be a universal thing they write on labels. But yeah, cobs or tea cakes or barns. There's too many names that locally my brain is so confused. Homemeal for the diabetes. This is the kitchen bin. Oh no, that is a bottle of cheap lemonade that I bought for last night for the kids, or for us if we didn't want wine or wanted something else. Yeah, this is a bit broken, but it is a bucket. I think it's broken. Sometimes it gets thrown around during a meltdown or something, but it's been useful for other things and for a pea bucket spare. And they fit a variety of bin liners. So let's do that. It's going to live here for the minute, I think, in this corner. Oh, this is a little frozen game that was plasters. My daughter's eczema gets bloody quite often. And then we put plasters on it as well as cream in it, and it all goes round in circles because the plasters don't last long. Or you have to take them off before the skin goes all white and socky underneath. That game was a good shout. Although I haven't played it much. I haven't been playing games much. And this living room is a state. I look like one of those cleaning videos, but just before the kind of like intermediate stage before or after one of those kind of like charity cleaning things. But that's because we have the mental health and multiple disability issues. This is our Christmas tree up in May. Hello, Christmas tree. Our printer, which is useful for things like Eurovision sheets and things. It's very bulky though. It's a blessing, but it's bulky. And this, somehow the kids have stopped playing on the Wii. Not used it for ages. Yeah, it's the Wii box. Ages ago I bagged stuff so it wouldn't get dirty. Like Skyrim portal, not Skyrim portals, Sky thingies with the little dragons and Skylanders, that's it, Skylanders portal. Yes, and the unplugged heater for when it's cold. Spare nunchucks and things and cables randomly get chucked in there. At the moment we just have leather gloves and a school bag. Oh, this is part of a leaflet that I cut up to do the whole can you walk through a postcard thing, where you cut a hole and you do like paper zigzags, but where it's all kept together. And I did actually walk through my Green Party election leaflet that we got through here, cut a hole in it and walked through it, and into the recycling bag. The big flag. I'm not a patriot, really. It's just Aldi to their bags. And the poppy is just as Zach did at school. So, what do we guess? Random mess. This is knife needs to go washed and go away. It's a particularly... This is a bad idea, but... And yeah, this looks yucky. I cleaned the... It will wash off. I cleaned by the... And that is a bad use of... But this is sort of what I do sometimes. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. You can do them in the dishwasher, but other people say you're not supposed to.